Dahmer, he goes off to Ohio State University. Okay, he ends up flunking out, gets like he's like a 0.4 or something like that GPA. He's drinking all over the place. He can't necessarily he can't function, right? He fails all his classes, and his dad had paid for him to go to school and get him an extra semester on top of that. But after just 3 months, he left, right? He got kicked out. So his dad, obviously furious, is like, motherfucker, you're joining the goddamn military. So he sends his ass to the military and he goes off, right? And he joined the military in 1979 after his father made him, and he ended up becoming a medic in the military. Once again, what do we know about this? He has an interest in, human anatomy, dissecting people, etc. And he also gets introduced to drugs. Okay, drugs like Halcion, etc. Right, which is a powerful sleeping pill, which is one of the things that he used to put people to sleep so that he can kill them. All right, and he went off to the military. And obviously, Jeff, let's see here. I think I have a photo here somewhere of him in the military, which is hilarious. God damn it, where did it go? I'm trying to find it for y'all. God damn it, did I lose it? I have it here. What are your thoughts on this? Oh, here it is. I got it. But what are your thoughts on this so far, from him being a fuck up with college and everything else like that on him?
It's just a sign that it's gonna get worse. His life is not going well, so it's gonna start killing people, I guess.
And this sums up right here his career in the military, guys. This is Jeffrey Dahmer in the military. That's a big... This photo was taken of him in when he was in, I think it was in Germany, and he has the bottle there, etc. So he ends up getting, guys, an honorable discharge, and your boy Myron ended up getting his military documents, aka. So here he is, right here, guys. I'm going to go ahead and enlarge this stuff for y'all. Okay. Here's his, obviously, here's his, he was an E3. Here's a social security number. Please, guys, don't steal his identity. He's passed away now. Right. And it's a little bit faded, but here's his signature, right, etc. This is the Department of the Army Headquarters, 2nd Battalion, 68th Armor. Appointment of escort. This letter advises you that you have been appointed as escort for PFC Jeffrey L. Dahmer, Private First Class, who is now pending elimination under the provisions of AR 635-200. And then they go ahead. This probably went to one of the commanding officers over him to kick him off base after he had been hit with the discharge. And he got discharged on March 26, 1981. Let's see here. And that's his number. Let's see. These are some more. My military guys know exactly what this is. But the point here, guys, is that he ended up getting an honorable discharge. Okay? He got an honorable discharge, which is honestly is wild to me, because they kicked him out right here. Private Dahmer has had several alcohol incidents and is not willing to control his alcohol intake. I declare PFC Dahmer as a failure to the active and follow-up phase of the ADA PCP. There is a Chapter 9 pending on this service member. And he was clinically evaluated for alcohol abuse January 29th, 1981. So he, guys, and this is in New York, it looks like, 56 General Hospital. Yeah. So he failed. He failed, and they kicked him out the military, and he ended up getting an honorable discharge, which to me is crazy that he got an honorable discharge, because typically for alcohol abuse, you would get a dishonorable discharge, okay? But, getting a dishonorable discharge, guys, is, I would argue, worse than getting a felony, being a convicted felon, because you can't get no kinds of jobs with a dishonorable discharge. But here's the military documents you guys can see here, right? Some more stuff. But you guys get the idea. So he ends up getting removed from the military, right, with a honorable discharge in 1981. So after he goes to Miami Beach, spends some time there for a bit. He gets, he lives in a hotel. He's paying a little bit of money. He has like some odd job. I think he was like a butcher or something like that. But he can't make it, right? He doesn't make enough money. He gets kicked out of his place. He's living on the beach for a bit. He's like, fuck this shit, Dad, I'm coming home. So his dad ends up taking him back, right? So at this point, his dad's like, bro, like, what the? Like, what are you doing? Right? Fucking failure. What are you doing? He's mad as hell, which rightfully so. I would be pissed too. You try to send your son to college, he flunks out. You send him in the military, kicked out of the military for alcohol abuse, right? So there's a trend here, right? Because when he went into his dorm room at OSU, he saw liquor bottles all over the place. So Dahmer, guys, was a huge sound like Donald Trump, the G, alcoholic. All right, that's an understatement. And you guys say I'm kidding around when I say that, you know, drinking alcohol is not in your best interest, etc., and being a drunk. It really isn't, man. And am I saying that you're going to become a serial killer with it? No, but alcohol was definitely an ingredient to this craziness that was going on in his life. Okay, when the police went to his apartment, there were Bud Heavies all over the place, empty cans everywhere. All right. And you can't, and actually that was one of the main things that they used to establish that he was sane when he went to trial, was that he drank so much, right? To go ahead and knowing what he was doing was wrong. He drank so much to numb the pain of killing people and dismembering them and doing all the other crazy things he did to the corpses. Okay.